didn't mention the fact that I'm wearing the shirt from the original picture. How about that? How about those details? You didn't even mention.
That's the shirt. Hey, hey, listen. Those things matter. I wanted to end the show with that. Like, wow, you're wearing the show for my album cover. You're wearing the show for my album cover.
Yes.
And I'm I'm appreciative of that. I'm appreciative. I wore a black shirt. I had on a black sweat top that day. That sweat top just doesn't fit anymore. You know, you're svelte. You're slim. You can still fit the clothes from 4 years ago. I can't. You know, but you look good, my friend. I cannot believe it's ending. I can't believe it's ending. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, this is crazy. How about this, DC?
It's the best show. It's the best show on TV.
Yep. It is. And this wasn't necessarily the plan, but there you go. There's the first guest that I ever booked on the Ariel Helwani's MMA show in that lovely studio. Look at the lighting. It was fantastic. You were the first guy that I booked. The first event that I covered for ESPN was you versus Stipe 1, when you won the heavyweight title. And I'll never forget doing the post-fight show, and you went up there with the belt and your entire family. The first event that I got to cover at Madison Square Garden, which means the world to me, was you versus Derek Lewis, UFC 230, for the heavyweight title, the first UFC heavyweight title fight at Madison Square Garden. The first Fighter of the Year award that I ever got to give out as a member of ESPN was to you, 2018 Fighter of the Year, on that show. As the new era was about to begin, I was there with my tuxedo. The first and only E60 profile that I got to do at ESPN was about you, and I got the opportunity to go to Gilroy, and what a great experience that was to be able to cross that off the bucket list. And then, of course, getting to do this kind of show with you. It's amazing. My whole time at ESPN is intertwined with you. You're the constant presence from beginning to end, my friend. And, you know, I've said this story many times about when we met for the first time in person, and you asked me to go for lunch, and you said, hey, let's go. You were with King Mo in Chicago, Strike Force. And you said, let's go for lunch. I said, I don't.
My friends, and whoa, yes, rest in peace to DC and Helwani. But most importantly, is the vaccine. All about your blah 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 says the vaccine has nearly taken me out. 102 degree temp, highest temperature of his life. Marshall still waiting for the delicious foot pick. Yo, that's not even joking. My God, 102 degree temp. You're burning up right now, and I've heard that same thing from a lot of people who've gotten the vaccine, that they just didn't feel well. Not a lot, I mean, they're just, of course, you're going to hear about the stories where people didn't feel well. You're not going to hear about stories where people didn't really feel anything. But yeah, when I've heard about it, it sounds very unpleasant. And I hate, when I say hate, I mean, I hate being sick. It's like I'm a baby. When I get sick, I turn into a gigantic adult baby. Let me get a warm. I went right into quick online matches. Though my worst weight classes are there. And so I'm going to get a warm up real quick. Coach, you're oldie. You was a first priority, so you got the vaccine right away. I was actually first in line. They went by age in all of my county, and I was able to go first in line because I am the most senior. So yes, you're right, and I'm proud of it, young. Will somebody bring around the horse and buggy? I'd like to go get milk from a Grenadier. She's churned it last Friday, and I'd like to have some more. So here we go. Let's get a warm-up in. Let's get some warm-up time in, boy, oh boy. Blah blah says, I've been laying on a bag with a bag of ice all day. My goodness. Yo, I hope we can get your mind off of, hopefully, all the fights. JMMA's fight with Prioxy's got a tournament going on right now. Hopefully that's helped. And First priority, get a vaccine first. And Clips MP64. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Excuse me. He says, Coach, are you doing well? You sounded a bit down when you were playing Battlefield. Wow. Okay, let me tell you what happened. I can tell you the truth now. Charles Dyer's back, folks, if you've missed him. You can't miss him for too much longer because he's back with the team, back on the stream. Shout out to Charles Dyer! Welcome back, my guy. I appreciate you coming in here. And to answer your question, MP64, thank you for the question. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are all well. How are you? I was playing Battlefield last week, and I don't know what happened. I just started to feel sick. I felt terrible, and it came in waves. Sometimes I felt fine. Somebody asked me, like, "Are you okay? You sound weird." But I felt fine at that moment. I was like, I feel good. And it was like the first time I had gone from not feeling well when it hit me, and then I, started to feel better. And I don't know what it was. I mean, it went away. I laid down after the stream, ate some food, and just drank some water, and just, got ready to endure. But I didn't feel anything afterwards. I felt fine. And but thanks for asking. Yeah, it was hard to get through that. But towards the end, it was just it came on at the very end of the stream. It was crazy. It was just waves of the worst feeling. All About Your Blah says, you scared me. He says, I hope everyone is well. Yeah, I hope you're well, man. Priority is health. You don't realize that until you lose it. I bet Coach is a diva when he's ill and makes his wife's life hell. There's a little bit of truth to that, Ed. I'm just going to tell you straight up. We all have flaws. And your flaw isn't speaking Greek, my friend. You have a real flaw. That's one of mine, for sure. I get sick, and it's over. It's just a problem. Hey, All About Your Blah 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 says he's a diva when he's ill. Yeah, man, I can't take it. I hate it. I cannot stand not being able to breathe clearly. I hate feeling weird. If it's throwing up, oh my goodness. All About Your Blah 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 says, I've been ordering my wife around all day. There you go, blah, blah. That is good for your wife. It gives her the discipline that I'm just joking. So, I'm the same way, Coach. Hey, Susan, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Just getting a little warm-up in here against King Pipe Too Strong. Shout out to everybody. There is a Prioxy tournament going on right now. It's very cool. If you're missing it, he has his subscribers. He is one of the biggest streamers. Everybody should know by now. Everybody in here should know. Welcome to the stream, Vinny. Let's all send positive energy to All About Your Blah Blah Blah, who recently got the vaccine and is not feeling well. Let's send him a shout out, send him positive energy, help him get over the hill. Most of us men are babies when we're sick. We deserve it. There you go. I don't know about deserve it, but yeah. My wife definitely handled being sick better than I do. She is 100% much more, independent and, less whiny about it. Dennis Poe, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to your team. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the stars of the stream, Dennis Poor, has made his entrance. We all know nobody's more important than the next, but we all anticipate the words of Dennis Poor. And want to know, of course, Dennis Poor, what'd you eat? Coach, I'm going to have to go for now. I'll catch you next stream. Clips MP64. Thank you for stopping in, my guy. I appreciate you. Stay safe. Be with your family. And may you be blessed, my brother. Okay, so he says, Coach, technically they're used to feeling poor since I can't see the rest of that comment. And I'm guessing I know what you said. But I don't know if that's true. You might have a point. I mean, I don't think I would agree. You're still a human being. You still catch a cold. It's still awful whether you have a monthly cycle or not. Those are two, in my opinion, unrelated things. But you could be right. I don't know. Or it could be that we just happen to know women that are tougher than us, and we are babies. I tweeted Charles K.O. Chandler, and Mike saw it. Coach, wait, how do you know? I tweeted Charles K.O. Chandler. How do you know? How do you know he saw it? Because I love that. I love interaction. That's one thing you gotta love about Twitter. The very first person, they're used to weathering the storm, so when they get ill, so when we get ill, hold on, let me read that. It says, so when we get ill, we get grouchy. There might be something to that theory, Ed. I've never thought about it that way. I still think that they're unreal. Okay, so I would say, let's say you get migraine headaches all the time. I don't know if you would handle getting a forearm break or a rotator cuff there than anybody else. Than the person that doesn't regularly get headaches. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Women are definitely tougher when it comes to illness. They are better at caretaking than we are. But wouldn't that also mean, there's some women out there that are not great caretakers, I imagine. Hey, Dennis Poor had chicken dinner. What, Dennis Poor, could you give us a little bit more insight into the into the chicken dinner that you had? I want to know, was it barbecue chicken? Was it fried? Was it baked? My wife is a pussy when she's ill. Yeah, there you go, Ed. There you go. Yeah, there you go. All about your blah, blah, blah is the counterpoint to that. There you go. See, I think just being sick is awful. It's just some people are going to not like it. Some people are. And I don't think having your period every month is going to make you any better or worse at taking it. Just chicken and mashed potatoes and bread. Okay, I respect it. Coach ate 4 Big Macs at the McDonald's drive-thru. Don't tell his wife. I would eat, if I'm going to eat a Big Mac, I would eat them in front of anybody. I'm not hiding what I'm eating. I'm sorry, I'm going to eat it. 4 Big Macs to send me to the morgue. Yeah, by the way, if you know people that can go past, if you get a Big Mac meal, and it says not a judgment, but you should enter some sort of contest. If you can eat a Big Mac in one sitting, and then some, you need to, because I'm darn near dead. I cannot take it. After you eat fast food, it's just a unique type of full feeling. It's like a ball of everything you ate, for me, is like sitting in my stomach, and I could not even look at it. Coach scared of his wife, so he's sneak eating. Oh, you better take that back at 20. That's one thing you better take back. Dustin Poirier going for the ground game here, which is a little surprising. I don't know why he, what is going on? Oh, I'm not ready for that. Dennis Poor says Ed being rude. And by the way, Dennis Poor, we didn't get to do Tekken Tuesday yesterday, we did Mortal Kombat on Tekken. We didn't do Tekken Tuesday because I couldn't get onto YouTube yesterday. I had an error, couldn't broadcast. Obviously now I can. but I streamed on Twitch and tried to get back to YouTube, and no such luck, man. I just like streaming on YouTube better. I think it's just a better place to be for me. And I don't know why. Vinny says, I love Mortal Kombat. Yeah, we got to rock some Mortal Kombat. I missed Mortal Kombat was fun, but I feel like, I don't know. I need to do that again this week for sure. I think it's on the schedule. Dennis Poor asking Ed to stop now. Shout out to all 8 people in here. You know you make these games fun for a geriatric millennial. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Coach Heavy Hands trying to get that back position. I don't know why this guy keeps trying to go to the ground with me. I'm trying to get my hands warmed up. And King Pipe too strong. You'd think you'd want to keep it on the stand-up, right? Woo! It's a wrap! Coach, be careful. All bunch of blah, blah, blah doesn't prank you with inappropriate... I'm watching. You probably already got me. You guys probably already got me. Hey, Clips RP64! Welcome back to the stream. Welcome to your team. Welcome. Dennis is gonna spank Ed one day. Dennis is really gonna... I would ban Ed. That's crazy. Chandler sucks. How dare you? Young precious Huddy. Young precious Vinny. How dare you say Michael Chandler sucks? Michael Chandler is still a good fighter. And by the way, if Michael Chandler wins his next fight, if he beats Justin Gaethje, which that better be the next fight. That better... Oh, I don't want to fight him again. If that better be the next fight. He needs to get a title shot again. Because who knows what happens in that rematch. I'm talking about Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler, too. I think that will be one heck of a fight. All right, guys, we got to go. Coach, did you figure out why YouTube was glitching? No, I didn't. I didn't figure out why. It just worked. I mean, I did everything. I unplugged my PS4, or powered off my PS4. Completely had the power gone from it. Tested my internet connection, reset it, went on to a different service, and then tried to come back to YouTube. It didn't work, and so I think they just had an error on their end, on the back end, and it literally said back end error in the message. So probably nothing I could have done. At 20, Dennis Poor says Tekken 7 now. Oh my goodness. Watch Food Wars UK versus UFC. You'll see how much smaller our food is. No, I believe you. I've heard. I'm familiar with people that have traveled to Europe, and they've commented. And if you stay in Europe long enough and you eat European portions, you get used to it. And then they say it's a quick process, as far as I understand. You don't eat like an American forever out there, and it's actually, they say it's good for you. So, we definitely, our portion sizes are huge over here. It's just crazy. It's not a bad thing, not a good thing. It's just different. It's a different culture. Vinny says, Chandler doesn't deserve that. He's B-League fighter. Pitbull is his dad. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. How many people were in the Twitch stream? Clips MP64 says, I think it was only people... It was only mains. It was only like core people from the stream were there. So it was. Oh no, we got 1 or 2 people actually. Somehow got 2 people on the stream, but it was one person that was vocal. Black Power Ranger, new to the team, new to the stream. Shout out to Black Power Ranger. He was the one new. So I think we had up to 4 people in there at one time. Wasn't big, but I had fun. I still had a blast, and I got my characters back, guys. We had an issue. Yes. All About Your Blah Blah was there. Huddy was there. Vinny was there. Ed was there. I mean, I think Proto was there, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, but the core dudes were there. I mean, when I say core, not that you're not core, it's the old school. I left to watch stuff. Yeah, Vinny left to watch stuff, and I still didn't watch Tough. I will take a shower Later, coach. Take a shower whenever you need to. If you're thinking you need to take a shower, dentist, if you're thinking about a shower dentist pour, you may need to take one. And feel free to do that, my guy. In fact, feel free to keep your phone on and turn the volume all the way up while you're in the shower and just listen while those suds wash the filth off of you. Susan says, want to go, coach. Yeah, Susan. Let's go. Let's go. I think we had a problem where, Susan, where you and I didn't fight last time. I think you and I were going to fight, or, yeah, I feel like there's a reason. Vinny's drinking wine. What kind of wine are you drinking? If I'm going to drink wine, it's going to be Pinot Grigio. So here we go. Sending a invite to our boy, Susan. Coach, do you have competitions in your schools like spelling bees and math debates? Yes. Yes, I did all throughout my life. We had to compete in the spelling bee. I mean, most kids around here have spelling bees. And not math competitions, but they do have debates, for sure. Debate was a big thing. And you know what? They might have had a math team. I wasn't on it, so I'm not going to say they didn't have it. Coach, are you feeling better? Yes. Thank you, Clips MP64. I appreciate it. Thank you for asking, my man. I really do appreciate that. So here we go. All about your bubble, you got him. Wait. How did I get got? Oh my God! I just read it. You know what? That is actually abusive. You guys got me to say masturbate by saying math debates, and it is straight up and down disrespectful. I'm just going to say, I have a dog here. We don't use foul language around my dog. You got me on this stream cursing, talking about Mike cunts, and putting a finger in the butt, and my dog's over here shivering and leaning up against the door. Lil Lenny is back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. It ain't a party without Coach. What's up, Lil Lenny? Welcome back. My guy, I appreciate you coming back in here. Lil Lenny, definitely a stream regular. Definitely stream regular, Lil Lenny in the building, folks. We appreciate you checking in with your boy, Lil Lenny. I'm about to be messed up, man. Hey, Vinny, did you say what type of wine you're drinking? He says, it's Pink Whitney. It's Pink Whitney. And I didn't get to read the rest of it. Vinny's always lit. Yeah, man. How much wine are you going to sit there and drink? Lil Lenny, you ready to open up the can of whoop at butt on Coach. So here we go. Going up against Susan. This is a stream regular for sure. Susan out here. Coach, you gotta admit, that was great. It was creative. That was a good one. It's kind of sick. Hey! Rear Naked MMA! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. You guys, it is at the Rear Naked MMA on Twitter. Go to his Twitter, Rear Naked, if you want to drop that website that you've got. You got a new website. Rear Naked drops dimes and gems of MMA news on the Tweeter bug. He also has a website, drops knowledge on your tail. He has a recent article taking a little closer look at the UFC's heavyweight division. Rear Naked MMA, why don't you drop that website and Twitter handle, let people know what you got going on, and that goes for anybody, but Rear Naked definitely has some things popping. Shout out and welcome, my friend. So here we go. Math debate is a classic. Shouldn't have fallen for that one. I didn't see it. I thought he just meant like a math competition, because I have heard of, a math, math offs. but I haven't been part of one. I mean, once you stray away from your 1 + 1 = 2, dogs, I'm kind of lost. I'm just joking. I'm actually okay with math. I'm actually pretty decent. So here we go. Oh! Suicide coming on strong with your boy. Ooh, wow. Anthony Rumble Johnson. Man, I want to see Rumble Johnson go at it again. I think a lot of what we saw in his last fight, and I'm forgetting his competitor's name. I forget who he fought, but Rumble Johnson got dropped. He had a hard time. I want to see him come back. Because I don't care what Dominic Cruz says. Some people suffer from ring rust. Not all people, but some people do. It is a real thing. Being inactive, I think that's part of why Izzy was so good, why John Jones was so good, why, certain guys go on these streaks where they're fighting frequently. You're at Conor McGregor is another one. Go on these streaks where they're just obliterating people. It's because they're constantly fighting. If you take a break while someone's constantly doing something, come on, common sense. Coach, you owe us another stream since you boomed yesterday. Oh my God, I got victimized yesterday at 20. I was victimized yesterday. I don't even understand how you could say that I boomed it. And today's schedule, we have UFC. Hold on one second. Rear Naked says, I think Rumble's going to get murked against Nemkov, sadly. Jose Augusto was supposed to be a walk in the park and actually dropped him and gave Rumble serious issues. No one saw coming. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how... Vinny, why'd you say OF? What's wrong? I don't know. People always say this guy's supposed to be a walk, but he's a man. He's with 2 fists, Ed 20 says, we're not getting another stream to make up for it. I hadn't thought, you know what? I hadn't thought about it, Ed. I hadn't thought about it, but I'm not against it. I could play video games. Let's see. Let's see if we can break the schedule and see what we can do to break the schedule. I'm actually feeling like doing some Mortal Kombat. I'll be honest with you. I feel like fatalitying somebody in my heart of hearts. Yeah, MK sounds good, Ed. MK actually does sound good. We might do some MK as a bonus episode of MK after this. Coach, spar me first. Clip Mofia. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. My guy, appreciate you coming in and being with us, Clip Mofia. You want to spar? You know what? You're going to spar. Dennis Poor says he wants Tekken 7. Oh, man, Dennis Poor, that's right. You didn't get Tekken Tuesday. PP huge. Yeah, that is what I would expect from PP Huge busting in the door with I love that. That's hilarious. Ed 20 says, a bonus. No, we're owed it since we're supposed to get 2 streams yesterday. I had a problem. Blah, blah. Feel better, my guy. All about your blah, blah, blah. Please feel better, my man. I want you to take care of yourself. You already left, but take care of yourself. If you listen to this, I want you to just I'm sending you positive energy, good vibes, all about your blah, blah, blah. I'm really thinking about you getting better, recovering from your illness quickly, and having a good time, playing games, chilling, hanging out again. Just that is the energy you guys are hearing. And that was actually incredible. Don't tell me blah blah is injured as well. No, Rear Naked, he He was on his way to getting some sweet tea. He was like, "Can I have some? Y'all got some unsweet tea?" Honey, I only got sweet tea. Well, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want sweet tea. Coach, what happened to the last stream? You didn't do the usual. You didn't do the usual goodbye. You know, I realized I cut it off. Yes, I said the usual goodbye, but I cut it off. And I told the story of that stream, PP Huge, and I'll tell you it again. So when I was playing, PP Huge in the 64 is his body count. That is true. So it might be 164. Hey, Mr. Spyro, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team, Mr. Spyro. We appreciate you being here oh so much. And shout out to all 13 people in here. You know we love you for being here. Chat, have a good time, talk, put your feet up, relax. We're having a spar with a stream regular, Susan, who's in the building. And don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification. Hit that notification, hit that like, and then hit that subscribe. Tired of this. Tired of telling you what you have to do. Runeka says, Yakuza behind all them hits. Yeah, no, but PP Huge, back to my story. I was streaming Battlefield last week, and I was just playing. I felt great when I started. It was fun. I was just like, okay, let's do a couple rounds. Let's do a couple of strategic conquests, which takes about a half an hour. And I played through the first one. I felt good. I got into the second one, and man, I just got waves of feeling awful. And then I'd feel completely fine. And PP Huge, it might have been you who even asked, who said, hey, are you feeling okay? And I was like, yeah, because at that time I felt great. I felt fine again. But then, yeah, I just basically struggled my way through that entire stream. I had to eat food, lay down, recover. I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what illness I had. But something happened to me, and so I recovered. And I missed a whole bunch of comments because I don't know who's winning this fight. Feels like I'm losing. Oh, no. I'm definitely losing. Vinny says, I love this stream. Vinny, the stream loves you too. Coach, do you have bad road rage? I wouldn't say I have bad road rage, but when I was not now. When I was younger, I definitely did. If somebody would cut me off or do something that, you know, endangered my life or something like that, I definitely had bad. No, I wouldn't say bad, but I would definitely, you know, say, hey, you know, nothing crazy, but I would definitely. I'm not getting out of my car to fight you or anything like that, but definitely tell you what for. Coach, PP is huge. It really, I've heard that it is. It can be scary at times. Oh, good job. Shout out to Susan, who laid that work down with Anthony Johnson. Let's focus on Susan's victory. I'm buzzing. You were sounding off. Yeah, I felt like it. I'm buzzing and love the chaos. Coach has definitely signaled to the driver to stop to the side and had a scrap. No. Coach, if you don't feel good, end the stream. Yeah, you know, I was just like, I can make it through this. I really did. And that's what I was like, I can make it through it. Because like I said, I was feeling great. Like, I would have waves of, you know, just not feeling good for whatever reason, and then boom, feel fine. It was crazy. I'd love to know what it was. Some sort of virus, maybe. I don't know. Clip Mofia says, just play me one time. Yes, I took another loss, Ed 20 says, for Coach Crotch Sniffer. Of course, yeah. I don't know if that fight went to the ground. I don't think we ever went to the ground in that fight. I'm focused on this fight, though. Coach, you just need some LSD and some Lucozade. What is Lucozade? What is Lucozade? Clip Mofia, please tell me that this is a 3-round fight. Please let me know that this is a 3-round. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Hey, Hey, Steve-O, what up, my guy? He says, what up? I've been grinding to move out. Don't ever apologize, Steve-O, for not being here or not being able to pop in. Dude, don't apologize to me. I appreciate you coming here in the first place, taking your time. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate that. Hope that didn't sound too corny. But shout out to Steve-O making his triumphant return to the stream, my guy. Are you living at home with your parents? You're trying to move out for the first time? Because that is fun. That's a fun time in life. So we're going up against Clipmofia. Lucozade looks like the equivalent to Brando. Future Vision MMA, what does that mean? Help me. Take me down your path. Vulture Vision. Lucozade looks like the equivalent to Brando. Oh, it's a person. I thought it was a drug. Yeah, Rent's getting rid of me. Can I ask? I'm probably sure I've asked you this again. How old are you? How old are you, my guy? I would love to know. And what was the conversation? Maybe that's too much to write. But, I remember my parents had me move out. It was crazy. It was pretty crazy. If I was just Brondo the Thirst Mutilator. Man, I'm lost, my guy. I'm welcome. Bring me on board anytime. I'm here. Runic says, I'm assuming this guy is a big MF Doom fan. Wise choice, good PSN name. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Steve-O, that's what I thought. You just turned 19. Yeah, it's a tough one. Are you scared? Are you nervous about moving out on your own? Bro, my card is declining when I have money. You should call the bank. Vinny, if your card is declining when you have money, call the bank, and they may have put a hold on your card for unusual purchasing activity. It can happen. So call your bank and let them know that you're getting declined. Of course, you do that after checking your balance, making sure everything's straight. To be fair, they probably made you move out because you're bringing loads of girls back. It was starting to look like a brothel. Moving out is great. Moved out to my parents last year for the first time. Nothing like it. Yeah, my goodness. There really is nothing like it. They're not open till tomorrow. Well, I'm shocked they don't have 24-hour service. Call the number on the back of your card, Huddy. There should be a number on the back of your debit card. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Vinny. I mean, if they don't have 24-hour service, that's rough. But yeah, moving out is a great idea. Oh, Vinny, you haven't tried calling the number on the back of the card. That's great. Call that number. Let them know. I mean, it should be the bank. Kind of nervous, but I should be good. Been saving for a while. Screw living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, I like how you still call him Huddy as well. For me, it's Ethan, not gonna lie. Yeah, I do. It takes me like weeks to call him by his new name. It takes me a long time, but it doesn't take me long to go back to Huddy or Ethan. If it's a new name, Vinny, if it's something else, it takes me forever to start saying what it is. And then as soon as I get used to it, boom, he goes back to Hud. He goes back to young Hud. Ed20 says, I've literally only lived away when I was at university. Now I'm back at home saving that money. There you go, Ed. Yeah, like I was saying, when you move out, man, it's like a whole new world. It really is. It's just crazy because, yeah, there's some downside. If your parents are in your life, you're kind of maybe used to eating food with them and doing this and that and kind of having them remember things for you or help you out in certain ways. And that's all gone. And that sucks. But you quickly get used to not having it. And, you enjoy that freedom. It's crazy. I remember the first night sleeping outside of my house, in my own place. It was crazy. It was wild. and it was so much fun. You know it, Italian Stallion with the Colby Broken Jaw. It's a good combo. Yeah, I can't believe it, man. Broken Jaw is rough. Ed 20 says, literally can't be bringing randoms into the family home too. Yeah, man. That's another thing. That gets weird when you get into a relationship with somebody, like you were saying, I think on another stream, Ed. That's a problem with the lockdown. Is like, hey, the only place we can go is to my house, and that's when things get difficult. Not just sexually, but just like for hanging out sake. You don't always want to be out and about somewhere with someone you're dating. Sometimes you just want to chill. Sometimes you just want to be at home and be regular, you know? And you can't do that if you live at home with your parents. Rear naked with a broken jaw can score sympathy points. Have them nurse you. Man, Ed's always coming up with the angle to trick women into sleeping with him. I guess that's a natural skill. They'll be like, I'm going to the park today. Ed's like, oh, really? You're going to the park? You know, on your way to the park, find a woman and you can use that as an excuse to meet a woman with children. Get you a MILF. Here we go. This is Clipmofia going at it. My mom ruined so many potential relationships. Literally why I had to move out. I can't be bringing a girl back without getting the 20 question treatment from my mom. Just let me bang. Let me bang. Let me bang. Oh my God. I've been scouting for a nurse, so hopefully sometime soon. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's hard when your parents are involved in your life, but Steve-O says his parents are cool, so that is different. If you live with your parents and you got a basement, you know, it's cool. Or, I've also seen, I have friends where the parents and the girlfriend are actually cool. So the girlfriend lived at, you know, the boyfriend's house, my friend's house. They lived with the boyfriend, and it was all good. They all just got along, and that's unique. That's weird. And, you know, it's like, and this is when we were all younger. So it's like, what about the girlfriend's parents? Why is her parents okay with the, you know, it was just crazy. But that can go that way. In fact, I've seen that multiple times. So here we go with Clipmofia in the third round. Once again, your boy does not remember what happened in this fight. I have no idea who's winning this fight. Damn you lucky, Steve-O. I wish. It'd be weirded out if my mom was good friends with my girlfriend. It's too much. Well, rear naked, would you want your wife and your mom to get along? Like, let's say you get married. Would you have a problem if your wife was friends with your mom? If not, why do you care about the girlfriend? Nice head movement by Clipmofia. Oh! Oh my God, the rules always play from home in case things go sour. If they mess things up and the crazy girl got your address, you're screwed. Play away from home. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I mean, I just think eventually, yes, you can stay safe with those types of rules, Ed, and like don't ever trust a girl or don't ever bring a girl home and all that stuff, but eventually you're gonna like one of these girls more than the others, and that rule is gonna be hard to keep honest with, because one of these ladies that you're gonna meet is gonna snag you, or they're gonna just grab your eye. Yeah, wife and mom is cool, but with your girlfriend, you never know, things can go south any minute. Hey, respect Clipmofia. Woo! It's a wrap. Rear Naked says, yeah, things go south any minute, and her being friends with the mom would be a potential risk for disaster. Can't have mom asking questions. Yeah, definitely. Good game, Clipmofia. You are a real G out here in these streets. And shout out to Susan, who pulled off the victory today. You guys, let's get a couple of ranked fights in. It's been a while since I jumped onto the ranked scene. I know my ranking has... I haven't played a lot of ranked at all. Coach, want to meet my new character? Actually, yeah, let's go, Lil Lenny. Let's do it. Bring out the new character. Bring out the noise. But Lil Lenny, I will send you the invite. Ed 20 says, should be a girlfriend. Hold on, let me... I can't see that right now. Lil Lenny Trolls, stream regular, wanting to get some shots in, do his darn thing, and he's going to step up to the plate with your boy, Coach Heavy Hands. And then maybe we'll have time for a stream. Depends on how long the fight goes. You send the invite, Coach. Make sure it's on CAF, though. Yep, I sent it. It should be in your PS5 inbox right now, of course. Of course, it should be. Hi. This is Casey Kasem. You guys are probably too young for that. Yeah, a spinning plate. Spinning plate with different girlfriends for each day of the week is the dream. Oh my God. So, man, like I said, I've gotten old. That just sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of money. It sounds like a lot of heart. There's a lot of stress. But not my wife is none of those things. None of those things. I'm just saying when it came to girlfriends back in the day. Lil Lenny says she's joining us right now. We are glad. And shout out to all 10 people that like the stream. Thank you. Wow. I am honored. Thank you very much for liking that stream. And I hope you guys had a good time or are having a good time today. I'm sure having a blast. I love it. It feels good to be back. Coach, why limit yourself to one flavor of ice cream? That's what dating women is like. I think it just depends on your perspective, man. I think it just depends on your... Susan says, multiple chicks is overrated, brother. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. So one is all you need. Susan says one... Yeah. Once you find... we have Lil Lenny's a creative fighter who's in the building and ready to go. We're going to use some Nick Diaz action. One girl better than 1,000 bitch, as they say, or something like that. Yeah, no, it's really is better. Coach, we 23 and immature. Eventually we'll grow up and settle down. Yeah, so you have to do you. You have to do you. You guys are younger. Some of you are younger. And if that's your philosophy on life, yeah. And it wouldn't, nothing I can say could change that. But I'm telling you, eventually, most people get to a point where you realize, like, oh, wow, that's just a lot. Yeah, Ed 20 says, one wife is better than 10 billion or trillion thoughts, whatever number that is. I'm speaking from past experience. Yes, Susan's speaking from past experience. My God, that is the best calf I've seen in a while. Dude, this calf is hilarious. Lil Lenny's back. All right, Ed 20, I'm finna try to knock Coach Greatness out. Oh, my goodness. Do not message the chat while you're playing. You're supposed to focus, Lil Lenny. You're not supposed to be distracted in doing anything else. You focus on this fight. Lil Lenny Trolls likes to text or chat while he beats me in Mortal Kombat 11. Renee says, Lenny's calf looks amazing. They're so creative. Yeah, Lenny's calves are really good. I like them. I'm not actively looking for loads of chicks, but until the right one comes along, I don't mind one or two extra. But rear naked. Rear naked. Don't you get a headache sometimes, though? Don't you feel like, oh my God, like if there is an issue, it's like, or conflict, or juggling these things and lying and all this stuff, it's like, it's not worth it. Ooh, nice block. Trying to get Lil Lenny to break out of his mold here. He's doing a great job defensively. Woo! Coach, if they gave you a headache, you just hit the block button. Remove them from the roster. Simps. I guess, yes, if you have that philosophy. I actually worked with a girl, right? And she was like 10 years younger than me, and she gave me great insight into the dating scene because, I mean, she did that with guys. I mean, she was really very open to dating, you know, just like she had just a night, okay, I'm going to date this guy, I'm going to date, you know, this guy, and, you know, and it was just a trip. It was crazy seeing how open, I don't know, it was just weird how the dating scene is nowadays. And yeah, she found one while we were working together that actually got her to settle down. But yeah, she was wild now, and so are all the guys that she was with. You know, it's crazy out there. Being single today is way different. Like when I was single, the dating apps weren't out there like that. I mean, they were there, but they weren't like they are now. Steve-O, she belongs to the streets. She belongs. You got her number, Coach, ask for a friend. No, she actually didn't. Believe it or not, she didn't. I can't explain it. She did not belong to the streets. Like, she was pretty upfront with, like, she didn't tell the guys explicitly, but she was, I don't think, she didn't say she was, but I don't think she was sleeping with all these guys. She was just dating and, like, going out to the bar and doing this and, like, you know, it was pretty interesting. I mean, she definitely didn't have a hard time. Yeah, she sounds very interesting and clever. Jake Paul tatted on my leg's calf. I did not see that. You got Jake Paul. Oh, no. He's got Jake Paul tatted on the leg. So that's going to get you hit harder by some people. That's going to get you extra, like, the power modifier if they had one in here. She for sure was sleeping with some. Yeah, maybe she was. But the ones that she did, she was really close with our manager. Like, they were very good friends. And they would basically tell each other those types of things. And so I heard a couple of the guys that she, you know, that slept over or whatever, but a lot of them didn't. And I really, honestly, I wouldn't describe her as a, you know, thought or a whore. She was very, I don't know. She was not, she wasn't just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I didn't see her that way. Letting two Mediterranean stallions hit it. Albanian Steel and Sex Appeal. I forget who says that. Yeah, no one goes on all those dates and only ends up as dates. Yeah, no. There are a couple of guys, and one, like I said, one of those couple of guys, she ended up dating for a long time, like months and months, like, you know, I think over a year. And she stopped, you know, hitting the dating scene, but she was definitely checking out what was out there. So going up against Little Lenny Trolls. Well, Lenny, good job with the takedown defense, my man. That's very good. Coach trying to sound diplomatic. Just call her a thought and call a spade a spade. No, I would say it. I would say it if I believed it, but nah, she's not. I don't even work. I don't even work with her anymore. So I mean, I don't even speak with her. You know, but I wouldn't call her. Yeah, who trying to settle down? Who trying to settle down with a girl who's been on a whole NBA roster though? True Sex Appeal American Steel is Kobe's like, yes, that's right. Just replace American Steel with English and it works for me. There you go. That's yours and you can steal it. But yeah, but wait, the women often date guys and they know that they've been, you know, with a bunch of women. They, you know, I think today things are different. That is funny. The whole NBA roster thing is hilarious. But yeah, man, and also something that when you're out there, you know, a lot of people aren't going to tell you what they did in the past. There's no resume. You don't know, you know, what they actually do and who this person, especially if you just, you know, do hookups, get with someone at a club or something. Please, you think that you're meeting that person's ambassador. You're not meeting that person. You go out and you meet women out and about. You go on a not at a club. You go on a dating site or site. Golly, you go on an app. You know, Tinder or whatever it is you use. Let me tell you, that's an ambassador. That is not really that person at all. That is who that person wants you to meet. Great fight, so Cart, you're picking me apart. My prelim cap. Man, I don't know who's winning this fight, Lil Lenny. I'm more having fun talking than playing right now. Shout out to you, my guy, Lil Lenny. Doing a great job. Coach, if you get asked what your body count is, the trick is to divide 2 and then subtract 3. Okay. That makes sense. What Ed 20, let's ask. You're always talking about body counts, Ed. What is your body count? What is your body count? Coach, good luck. Thank you, Dennis Poor. I appreciate it, and I need it. Oh, my God, Lil Lenny. Oh. Lil Lenny just, I mean, is looking to change the world with these kicks. I gotta calm that down. Oh, there you go, Ed. You're young, and you're young too. Ed says 4. He claims 4 as his body count. He's a young, tender Edward. Young, precious Edward has, in his words, not mine, quote, he just sent this to me. He DM'd me these words on Twitter. He said, Coach, I've slayed 4 thoughts, Coach. I did not say that. Here we go. Need to start tallying them on my body. Now that is a weirdo right there. Could you imagine a guy gets like tick marks on somewhere on his body every time he nabs one? 4 is my answer in court. There you go. You better be honest. Better keep it 100, as the kids say. Lil Lenny trolls. Better survive. Can he survive? He's doing well right now. He's got the rear naked choke put on him. He's doing his thing. He's trying to get out. He's trying to survive. And he's choked. Woo! It's a wrap. Like us. Army style kill. For every confirmed kill, he says, I'm going sleepy time. Good game to you, Lil Lenny. That is a very strong submission. Some might say it's overpowered. I say at all costs, when someone gets your back in that position, because that rear naked is so strong, block the rear naked. Only the rear naked choke. Do not block anything else. That's my opinion, because it's just such a death sentence. I mean, it's the only thing. I'm sitting there. I'm not transitioning. I'm not trying to get out of that position. I'm only looking for somebody to trick me with the fake to one side. How do you block it? You hold the right trigger, and then you move the analog stick towards... You got to look at it as the opening in your opponent's arms. Between their two hands. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. And move that analog stick towards the opening in your opponent's grasp of you. You'll see remember those words, and it will make sense when you see it. And Twain says, Coach, what's yours? I was actually a virgin. I am a virgin currently. I'm saving myself. With my belief is you stay married for 30 years, and then you give yourself to your wife. Okay, and Lil Lenny says, okay, I'm going to check out videos on that. Yeah, look at blocking the the rear naked choke and then have that be your only thing. Because everything else, yeah, getting mounted from that position is bad. You don't want to get mounted. Getting, whatever the other way is, the other consequences, yeah, that stuff is bad. But what you really don't want is to end up with someone's arm underneath your neck. That's the last thing you want. So here we go. We're going to get a fight in at bantamweight. We are in here at an hour. So let's check let's get one last fight of the stream. Let's do a ranked fight to cap off the stream. And then, yes, folks, we'll come back with some Mortal Kombat. Yeah, my ground game lacks the most. I'm okay in the stand-up. You are good. You are very good in the stand-up, Lil Lenny. Shout out to all 4 people who have made it through the stream. We've hit that hour mark. I appreciate you being here with me. I was looking at... Man, I know we talked about it on the last stream. I know we already went... If I could go back, I would have waited till marriage. Yeah, Susan, I've thought a lot about your philosophy on life, Susan. Hey, Steve-O, you got to head out. That's good. Hey, man, welcome back, Steve-O. I appreciate you coming in, my guy. We're going to do this last fight, then we're going to come back with some Mortal Kombat. If you get bored, pop in there, too. And I hope you are having a good time. Save up that money. You're doing the right thing. You don't have a choice. I wish you the best as you try to find your new home. And sacrifice. Don't take on too much, my man. I'm just trying to bless you with some knowledge from the future. Don't take on too much. Live under your means if you can. The slips are hard to time. Yeah, they are very hard to time. Yeah, Ed 20's right. Don't worry, you'll get there. It just takes time and repetition. It's muscle memory. It really is. It really is all about muscle memory. It's like just getting that repetition, understanding the animations too. That's a big part of it. Like you can watch it on a video. I'm backy. Don't worry. I'm backy. I say, share. Why you come to me? I go to him. I say, it's no worry. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal, Ariel. And here we go. Coach Heavy Hands wrapping up the stream of the fight with Swisher T. Coming at you with TJ Dillashank, who's coming back in his fight against Corey Sandhagen. I don't know when this was. A voice like that is just wrecking folks. This is CNN. A voice like that just wrecking folks. Yeah, can you believe that? A guy whispers in your ear like, I going to kill you. I going to kill you. And then he goes out there and kicks you in the face with a front kick. And that's it. You got posterized for. That is kind of terrifying. I back. Don't worry. Yeesh. He says, commentate this whole way. You want me to just speak that way the entire time? Oh, all about your blah, blah, blah. Sick. And says he wants some tea. Honey. Hold on. Let me get my hip. Hold on. Let me stand up. Because I got to stand up and get my hip like I'm... Hold on. Put my hand on my hip. Honey. You want some sweet tea, honey? Honey, you want some sweet tea? You want some unsweet tea? Marianne, I would like to take your biscuits, your ham, pork, a side of your grits, and I'll take a unsweet tea. Okay, ham, pork, lamb chops, and unsweet iced and sweet tea. No, Mary Sue, I said I want some unsweet tea. Okay, lamb chops, Marybelle pie, and you want some sweet tea, unsweetened iced tea, Marybelle. Marybelle, I want unsweetened iced tea. And you know what I asked for? Sweet tea, side of ham and bacon, unsweet tea. There you go. I hope you feel better, all about your blah, blah, blah. I hope you are feeling better, my man. I don't know who's winning this ranked fight. I got to pay attention to this guy. Oh, I mean, his stamina's low. And when I say I do not remember what is going on in this fight, I'm telling you, it's like I just started fighting this fight right now. I've got no idea. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Oh! Your boy's got some heat! Your boy got them heaters. Coach heavy hand. Always know the way. He teach me how to fight. Coach heavy hand took me to the gym and teach me to fight. I know the way. Coach heavy hand. I'm surprised they gave Henry said hooch. 95 striking power. Yeah, that's a bit high in my end. I don't remember Henry sleeping anybody. Has he knocked anybody out? I mean, does he have... You know what the problem is, though? You know, they need to... I wish they had power ratings assigned to moves themselves, not just in general. I know that's extremely complex, but needs to change the stream to Francis Ngannou plays UFC. I should do a whole stream where I just say nonsense. I'm not even like, I read the chat, but it's just Francis Ngannou. His finishes are all TKOs, not KOs, yeah. Blah, blah says he finished TJ, Moraes, and Cruz. Yeah, but those are knees. I'm talking about, I'm sorry, I should have been more clear. Has he struck anybody out with these hands? Because his hands are just, that's why I was bringing up stats on individual, like your punch power, your kick power. You know, I should have been more specific, but that's what I was talking about, because his punches are very hard. He hits hard. Gee, they put the dogs on Moraes. Yeah, they did. They really did. They kind of have that, coach. Certain move fighters have star ratings, so they do more damage. Oh, right. It's like a multiplier, so you're right. Yeah, it does act like that. Talking about training processes, what's your diet meals? Act like you're talking about training processes, what your diet meals are, talking to UFC fight. Oh, yeah, that would be hilarious. I don't know if I could do that for an entire stream, though. I'm sure I would break at one point, but that would be interesting to do it for like 10 minutes, or that'd be a good place to start, because we're going to do one, eventually we're going to get a prank call in here. Upload a prank call of me being Francis Ngannou calling somebody.
Folks, yes, hi folks, this is Casey Kasem. Hi folks, Casey Kasem.
Baba Booey! I love... No. Coach, if you could do a stream with Francis impersonation, title it Francis Plays UFC 4. It'll bang. That's hilarious. You know what? That would be interesting. That would be hilarious. If you know what, that could work. That really could be a fun video to upload, is Francis playing games, playing UFC 4 online, and playing all sorts of other games. You know what? That might have to happen. I'm writing it down. I have a stylus taken out of my phone because, once again, I'm a geriatric millennial and I'm writing it down on my phone. Francis plays games. Oh, this guy said no respect. You've got to play as Francis, too. Of course. I mean, Francis Ngannou's got to be there. Coach, you have an Android, right? Yes, PP Huge 64. I am an Android user. I like Samsung. I like Samsung products. Woo! Swisher T is getting it in. He's getting aggressive, you guys. He's getting aggressive, folks. We are at the 69-minute mark. Coach is also a flat earther. The simp. You know what's interesting? When I first heard of flat earther, I mean, I was open to listening. I was actually intrigued in what these people were believing. I mean, and it was mind-blowing. It is just absolutely mind-blowing. If anybody in here is a flat earther, shout out to you. You have a right to believe whatever you want. But, you know, it's just, it gets very weird. It's more than up the earth is flat. There's a bunch of other stuff that goes along with that. Android for the victory. Yes, rear naked. I like Android. I like being able to control my phone and make changes to my phone and, you know, make updates as I see fit. Coach also believes the moon's made out of queso. No, I don't, Ed 20. I do not believe that. And I feel like you're getting disrespectful. Dennis Poor was here. You, sir, would be in a lot of trouble. Susan says, prove to me that the earth is round. Oh, Susan. So, I would argue, so here are my arguments for why the earth is round. So when you look out, if you are at a high enough altitude, you can see the curvature of the earth. You can go into some buildings that are high enough and actually see the curvature of the earth. When I don't know what shape the earth is. I mean, you can infer based on what you're seeing, though, right? I mean, you could... Flat earthers are genuinely hilarious people. They don't deserve the disrespect. Yeah, no, nobody should be disrespected. Nobody should be disrespected for believing something different. I'm not going to preach. Even if you don't agree with that, hey, shout out to you. If you think people should be disrespected, good. You're free to believe that too. But I don't believe, I don't think you should be disrespecting people because they believe something else. And I understand what Susan's getting at, is that you've never yourself taken your body away from the earth and seen with your own two eyes that it's round. You can't, and there's no way you can, you can't do that as a person. No, Lenny, Earth is a rhombus. Susan says, if I see it for myself, I will believe. Also, the moon landing. I mean, it's hard, Susan. That's type of stuff. So do you believe that they have a rover on Mars right now, Susan? Woo! It's a wrap! Shout out to Swisher T, even though he sent me some pretty mean messages there. The Earth is clearly an octagon. It's time! Yeah, at 20, that's also a good point, Susan, because how can you prove that this is not a simulation? How do you know that I exist? My friends, I appreciate you being here. Don't take the word of other people on those things. Yeah, no, I don't. I try to use observable science. Susan. I try to rely on I have to rely on technology because I don't have the capability of stepping away from Earth and validating this stuff myself. But I get where you're coming from. I'm not just dismissing. But if you can present evidence, I'm open to it. My mind isn't closed to other ways of thoughts, but I just want to see it. I need to see it. Shout out to the leaderboards. Let's see where we're at. 1,300. Top 100 in North America. I bet Dana White thinks the Earth is shaped like an octagon. Yeah, that's what I guarantee. Yeah, Dana White might think that the Earth is shaped like his head. 636 in North America. That's the U.S., Mexico, and of course Canada. And of all of mi amigos, it's getting rough out there. We're 18 and 20. I'm struggling a little bit here. We're trying to hang in there. We can see some of the guys that are doing better than me, better than I. Doing well. Susan killing the game. On vacation and killing the game. Rear Naked says, if that was a simulation, we couldn't ask that question. You absolutely could, Susan. You could ask that question. You could be programmed to ask and think whatever it is you are currently thinking and saying. It's a simulation. You are AI. We are in a computer. It could be. Yeah, I'm not saying that's what it is, but, those two concepts, flat Earth, using the logic, using the argument that you can't prove it with your own two eyes, therefore it's this. That logic would also lead you'd have to accept that this is a simulation. You couldn't argue against that. But I'm not putting you down. Please, I want to hear you. I like you've made the chat very interesting, and this is something I'm going to go out and talk to my friends and have conversations about, and I appreciate you for it, my friends. It's been fun. I appreciate you being here with me. We're going to take a break here and get a quick round of Mortal Kombat in, and I hope you're there to join me as we try to survive in the Nether Realm. I hope you had a good time like I did. I appreciate you so much, and you know what's coming up next because I know what's coming up next. PP Huge, I better see you on Mortal Kombat. I want that scrap. You too, little Lenny. Shout out to All About Your Blah Blah Blah. This stream is dedicated to you. I hope you feel better, sir. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. Peace. I'm out. It did, Rear Naked. Let the simulation begin. The simulation has ended.